With the Omicron variant, we expected higher rates of absenteeism, and the government announced a plan to ensure schools can remain open and stable, which is why we had announced a $304 million expansion of funding to hire more staff, over 2,300 staff projected hired as we speak, helping to ensure children remain as safe as possible and engaged in the curriculum and learning. We've doubled the number of days retired educators can work. Over 10,000 retirees last year stepped up. We're grateful to them, and we really are looking forward to their participation, helping to stabilize those schools when class shortages emerge. And finally, we've expanded the number of teacher candidates that can work within our schools. All of this is making a difference to create a talent pool that is dependable for staff when these vacancies and gaps and absentee can emerge. And we're just very grateful that our systems, we're working together as a government with our school boards to keep kids engaged in learning. It's so critical to their mental and physical health, which is why we have done and we will continue to do everything humanly possible to provide the staffing supports to keep the schools stable and keep these kids engaged in learning, which is the basis of why they're in schools in the first place. Well, look, staffing issues can be challenges in different parts of Ontario, sometimes even more felt in rural and remote parts of Ontario with smaller schools. The bottom line is our supports are for all families in all regions of the province, urban and rural, English and French. We want families to know that we are absolutely seized with keeping these schools open for the purpose of quality learning. We've increased investment. We have doubled the amount of retired teachers that can work within our schools. We've expanded teacher candidates to work within our schools so that your child, when on a short-term basis, a teacher has to stay home to isolate or because of illness, they have someone qualified that can step in and keep these kids engaged, keep them, their welfare, their mental health front and center, and more importantly, keep the curriculum at the forefront of the instruction. So we'll continue to be partners, invest, and do everything possible to give the resources to school boards to succeed during these difficult times.